For 30 years, we've promised you service excellence. And with over 290 stores nationwide, we've delivered just that. It's your journey to take. And with quality parts and superior service, our guarantee is to get you there.
Here at Ignition, we love festivals. We particularly love them when they're held in our vibrant mother city, Cape Town. But we love them the most when they're out at the track. Cars, bikes, drag races, circuit racing, stunt shows, and of course throw in a bit of spinning. And you'll have all the ingredients you need for a motoring extravaganza. And this is exactly what Midas offered petrol heads in December last year, when they hosted the Midas Festival of Speed.
Midas is a motoring brand. We've been part of South African motoring life in this country for 30 years now. And, you know, motorsport is just obviously a natural connection for us. We were involved a few years ago and we got out of it for a while, and now we're coming back into it, trying to spread it around, get involved in a couple of different series to maximize our exposure. Midas Festival of Speed was conceived because, you know, by the time this festival runs, all the other racing for the season has finished. So we wanted to do something that was down at the coast, that was exciting. You've obviously got people starting to come on holiday. And we wanted to do something that was more than just racing, that involved other activities that were, you know, sort of off-circuit stuff. So we've got stuff for the kids, at the stunt shows, drifting, all that sort of stuff. So we wanted to try and do something that was more of a festival, more excitement around it than just, you know, the normal circuit racing.
Midas wanted to move away from the traditional petrol head scene and instead create a day out for the whole family, with the focus of the day being on fun on the straight, fun in the pits, fun on the playground, and fun while driving through a burning caravan at high speeds. But we'll get back to that a little bit later. But what could be more fun than watching two local celebrities battle it out on the straight, high heels and all?
I'm so competitive, so I feel sorry for Leanne because if I don't win, I'm going to be so upset. But at least we have 3 times to give it a go, and at least if I could just win it at least twice, I'll be happy.
I'm feeling a little nervous, to tell you the truth, only because I want to win. I cannot accept second place, and Lorna, she's a tough competitor, that chick.
Leanne Williams from SABC3's early morning talk show Expresso was set to take on top billing's Lorna Maseko, two very competitive ladies with little to no experience.
I have done defensive driving, which was a little draggish, but never to this extent ever before in my life, except for when I'm rushing home from work, something like that. But this is on a whole nother level.
I've never done anything like this before, but I love thrills. I mean, I think it's probably as thrilling as bungee jumping, so except you're chained in bungee jumping, and this is just a car that could do anything at this stage.
They took us on the course once just to show us what we need to do, but as far as actually handling the car, I mean, I've never driven a car like this before, no advice whatsoever, so we're going in blind.
Drag racing may look simple, but in a best out of 3 face-off, a strategy wouldn't hurt.
My strategy is to win. I don't know. I think the first time I'm going to kind of test the grounds and see what it's like. Second time, she better watch out because I'm in to win it.
My strategy is just to start off fast, just to put as much space in between the two of us as possible. And I know how to take a bend. I don't think she knows how to take a bend.
The cars were bravely lent to the would-be speed freaks by the clubman racers, who were also on hand to help strap the ladies in and make sure everything was in working order. Once the track was cleared, it was left up to the ladies. Like we said, it may appear easy, but it's not quite as simple as it seems. And with Lorna barely getting off the line, Leanne Williams claimed an easy first victory.
That was so much fun, exhilarating stuff. My goodness, you really feel like you are this world-class racer. But the minute you take that little off-road ramp that you've got to take, that's when the nerves really kick in. But Lorna, she's fast. My goodness, I got to watch out for her in the next race.
Okay, apparently I'm actually faster than Leanne by like seconds. It was just that I needed to accelerate a little bit faster. But she needs to watch out because I've got my A game on now. I know exactly how this track looks, I know how the car operates, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Leanne takes the second race quite easily, with Lorna having disappeared from the track altogether.
I have found my calling in this life. I want to be a race driver. That was so awesome. You're so confident. Like the minute you know how to do this, you take those bends and you control this car. I feel like a beast. It is nice and hot in here. I think I might have lost 2 kilos.
I should tell you that there was something wrong with the car because I'm clearly in a different car. It's not the driver, it's the car. I'd like to try that car. I'd like us to swap cars and let's see what happens because I honestly think it wasn't me, it was the car. It wouldn't go into clutch, it wouldn't go into gears, it just wouldn't. And that's why it's stuck in the middle of the road. I was just irritated because I just felt like I'm supposed to be the bloody winner, I'm not. I'm rocking up in a Subaru, but hey, things happen.
With Lorna's car now broken, the only way to finish the challenge was for her to go head-to-head in the Subaru. Since the day was all about friendly competition, the toss of the coin decided who got to pilot the beast, which was pushing quite a few more kilowatts than the Midas car.
It's on! It's on like Donkey Kong! That's wrong!
It would appear Lorna's luck has finally changed and the Subaru's victory came as no surprise, but still 2 of 3 takes the competition.
I think it's fantastic. I love these events. I think that racing is sexy. I don't know if you've ever watched a guy a racer getting out of his car afterwards. They are so sexy.
We're not sure how they would feel about that, but as Leanne completed her victory lap, we headed off to meet some of the racing drivers.
It's an opportunity for street cars to come down. They get a chance to do a bit of driving in front of crowds, and it's a day for us all to just have fun. There's no prizes, no championship points, so you're going to find the guys are just participating.
The festival was aimed at the entire family, and thus organizers ensured that the pit lane remained open to allow spectators an unrestricted view of the cars. And like true petrol heads, our racers couldn't help bragging about their wheels.
I'd just like to say this car is Charles Wilkins' old touring car, and it's in the original colors that it was when he raced it, so it's a very special touring car.
1800 812, got of the best of everything in the car. I bought the car now recently through a top runner in Class B GTI Challenge. So yeah, I'm on these times already, so yeah. We hope for the best for the new year.
It's a E36 rear-wheel drive BMW with a 3.5 engine in. We put a little blower on. We got slick tires on, nice suspension and roll gates, and then you got a race car for under 100,000 rand.
Midas had invited a few racers from Johannesburg to Cape Town to enjoy the festival. And as we know, Joburgers and Cape Townians can be a little competitive.
Apparently the Cape Town guys aren't afraid to bump and bash, so yeah, could be entertaining. It's kind of like that rugby battle, north versus south. So yeah, we're down to have a bit of fun. New circuit for me, never driven here, never raced here, so a lot to learn. I'm in the little BMW TI. It's obviously 325, but it's been reworked, so it's a 3-litre, running with M3 suspension and brakes. We're racing on full slicks today. Usually in Joburg we're racing on semis because of the class that we're in. But yeah, they don't work on class, they work on time. So we're going on the slicks to put us into the class we want to be in.
Killarney Racetrack is about 3.3 kilometers in length and has about 5 main turns. Sounds simple enough, but this track is no walk in the park.
Actually, a real high-speed circuit, Killarney. everything is about the back straight and the start-finish straight as well. So yeah, that's why you have so many incidents here. Like we've had a bad crash in this race now because guys are arriving at corners close, really fast, and brakes kind of get a bit of stress and pressure. So yeah, it's a nice circuit. I really do enjoy it, but it's different when you're racing. So I'm about to find out.
As Marius prepares to take on Killarney, we're heading to a short ad break, but make sure to stay tuned as an 8-hour enduro and a flaming caravan are coming up next.